Welcome back, it's Randy Liu, also known as Nanonoko, as we continue this coverage of this Triton Super High Roller Series cash game where Karl Chappe-Gatien is currently up the most, up $627,000. On the flip side, things aren't going so well for Yerai.
Buying minimum every buying, but every day buying 1.5 million first. and then how much I can get out of it.
Mixing it up today. We're starting strong.
Not a bad hand to start with. Queen Jack suited. Couple sevens come along and pocket kings. Great timing for Yerai. Squeezes to $40,000. Here comes one of the most aggressive players in the game, although there's already a 3-bet in front of him. Does he want to continue with ace-10 offsuit? Most players would be giving up here, but Tan's giving it some thought. Oh, he's reaching for re-raising chips. 105K. Dreamy spot for Yerai. Does jam. I mean, ace-10 can't be good here in this spot.
Oh yeah, 套死了. Gamble.
Gamble, okay.
Okay.
I mean, Tan's happy.
Hard committed.
He's got outs.
这个神经病的，我知道什么东西，跟他赌掉。一次来一个 A。Yes.
No way.
Third ace.
No ace.
Damn ace.
No ace.
No ace so far.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Straight.
Plenty of chances.
Spade. Hurt.
Nope.
Now maybe ace.
Oh.
Spade.
Oh,
Spade again.
Wow. That's a scary card.
Four.
Four
hurts. Four hurts.
Oh yes. Seth King.
I don't know if I've ever seen someone happier when losing than Tan
Both
Xuan.
Yerai. It's amazing. First
It's
time
amazing.
in the last 3 months.
What was the flop of first board? Was that jack on board? It was a jack.
Yeah.
你帮我省钱了，我是勾圈 suited 的，你不过来我跟他打光了的 flop。
为什么？
第一个 flop 好像是一个 jack， 还有一个方块，我是点对后门花。
哎呀，他妈的不知道的神经叨叨的，搞不清楚你，啊？你有神经病吗？
So that 4-bet from Tan Xuan actually saved Victor, who would have flopped top pair of the Queen Jack last hand. On to the next one, Ace Queen now. 3-betting.
Always a big pot. You and me, big pot.
And Mr. Long, he flopped it. Top pair and a nut flush draw.
Lose 40.
But 42 down. Pass.
42K. Not much for everyone else as they fold.
Flush draw.
我加了70。70。 弄点蓝色的，蓝色红色弄一点过来。
I straddle, you straddle, Tan?
Huh?
I straddle, you straddle.
Okay.
Okay.
Straddle around.
Round of straddles?
Yes.
How about it, guys? Round of straddles?
I'm always okay. Whatever.
Yes.
Round of straddles, Mr. Long? Yeah? Okay, round of straddles, guys.
5 minutes later, around. 5 minutes around.
So round of straddles is on.
Straddle.
Okay.
Yes.
Mr. Long, he's got ace queen.
Raise to 12.
Gonna 3x the straddle.
Press.
𝐾𝐨𝐧'𝐭 king 8 offsuit.
Go.
Feels like playing this one. As does the queen 9 suited. (10-8-4) rainbow. Gonna give Seth the gut shot, 1 over, backdoor spades. Best hand does belong to 𝐾𝐨𝐧'𝐭, who now has trip 8s. Gotta love that. And he slips it on over. Now Seth, gonna try to represent that 8 himself. Bets 30k. Mr. Long actually calls correctly against Seth, but Karl's got the king 8 and slow plays it. Practically a brick on the river. And Seth, reaching for chips, continuing to tell the story that he's got the 8.
Oh, Karl, you got me. You win.
But it's Karl that has it. Another massive pot going over to Karl Chappe-Gatien.
Cut. I got cut. Yeah, nothing I can do. Got the trips. Nice slow play.
Yeah.
Got me to bluff at it. Press.
Putra's turn to trying to steal the pot as he opens king deuce off.
$200,
Seth also gonna
guys.
top up.
60. Chips, please.
And Victor Wu with the squeeze with king jack off and should get it done. Unless Karl Chappe-Gatien is feeling queen jack offsuit out of position. Does relinquish.
Thank you. Yep.
Stacks really have been flying in this cash game.
Yeah, I'm good. After, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I need to put him straight.
Yeah, I'm keep lying. Yeah, I'm right. Yeah.
So the straddle does continue, this time in the hands of Mr. Long.
Struggle. Press.
Jack 9 of clubs for Tan Xuan, his type of hand. these offsuit kings have really paid off for Karl as of late. This time king 7. Duck hunting for Gottlieb. We close this one out 4 ways. 54,000 already in the pot. Flop, very relevant for Karl Chappe-Gatien, who flops top pair. Tan Xuan with inside straight draw does have backdoor clubs. Pre-flop initiative. Gonna try to represent that king. Top pair going nowhere. Brick on the turn. Tan Xuan contemplating a double barrel, targeting Queen X. Maybe you can get a hand like Ace 10, Ace Jack without backdoor spades to fold as well. 6x. Double barrel is released for $67,000. No concerns at the moment for 𝐾CG. Tosses in 67k, also has position. Gets to see how Tan Xuan reacts. And the ace. Not the greatest card for Karl Chappe-Gatien because some of those double barrels contain that ace, like Ace Jack, Ace 10, maybe some Ace X of spades. Even Jack 10 got there. So if Tan doesn't think that Ace X is a big part of Karl's range, maybe he can really target King X or Queen X of spades that would call flop and turn. And he also has a Jack, which is good for him, that he blocks Jack 10, open in a straight draw that would call twice. And this triple barrel might get the job done.
140.
And you know, 𝐾CG, he's always very suspicious of Tan Xuan. The 7 of spades in his hand isn't the ideal card because it does block some of the triple barrel bluffs like 8-7, 7-5, or some backdoor spades that might fire a turn. Then again, it's Tan Xuan. He can really just go off. And he lays down the winner.
Nice hand.
Well executed.
Bad river? Bad river?
Yeah. I don't like his sizing. Yeah. He knows exactly what I have, I think.
You're right about that.
Maybe I'm wrong.
You might, yeah.
Queen? I will check. Huh? Queen? What?
Yeah.
But you win. What did you have? I will check on TV, sorry.
It's gonna be a while.
It was close. I was close to call.
Close.
Yeah, close to call.
False trouble. Pass. Pass. No, it's okay. Control.
So Victor gonna limp Jack 9 offsuit into the big blind and straddle. Checks through pre-flop. Top pair acquired. Middle pair for both Mr. Long and Yerai. Jack 9 does need A little bit of protection. Seeking value from 6x. Called in one spot. And not called in two spots, actually raised in position by Yerai, who feels he's got the best hand, seeking clarity. Nice call from Victor, realizing Yerai could be just making a move. And Mr. Long overcalling with the 6. Interesting. Ace is going to be very scary for all 3 players. Perhaps Victor realizes the ace may be favorable for him in the sense that Mr. Long's hand looks very weak and probably is a better jack, and maybe he can get that kind of better jack to fold, but it's actually 2 6s that go down. Nice gear shift for Victor.
Professor. Maybe win one day. Let me win one day.
Where's the break in how many
Check, I
time?
put 8.
1 hour?
2 hours after we start.
I check you back.
You start at
8,000. Really?
No, quarter.
9, no? That was,
10:30, I think.
10:30?
I think so. I'm not sure.
If
With 2 pair, like ace jack or something.
I have the best hand for sure.
10:30.
10:30. Pass, pass. 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 Raise to 20. Pass.
Suited king gonna try to steal that straddle.
How much minutes, no?
No chance. It works against this man. So 20k deposited. And perhaps a decent ROI incoming, as it does flop top pair against middle pair for Tan Xuan.
Check.
Checks it back. Mr. Long,
Check.
unclear where he's at, does check it over once more to Tan. Tan can definitely go for a value
Small,
now.
medium, large. Small, medium, large.
Yeah.
35.
Mr. Long seems unconvinced at the moment. Trip jacks. Looking very nice for Tan Xuan. Even better for him in the sense that if Mr. Long is holding a 10 or 8, they're going to feel much better with this run out. And Tan's the type of guy that can easily play into his image and just get a lot of value from middling strength hands.
What do you like? You a whiskey guy?
You want one?
I don't normally drink. I'll have a glass of wine if you're. But that's about it usually. Yeah.
So 87k.
And I lose that, I cannot do anything.
Yeah.
Just, even talking, it's boring.
It's hard.
Yeah, I just want to stay alone.
You have to get used to talking high. It takes a while.
How old are you, Seth?
What?
How old are you?
41.
Oh, anyway.
Pass.
41.
Mr. Long does fold.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're a little younger, right? You're in the 30s?
Yeah, I'm 36.
Yes, okay.
87, Ferdinand? 88. Jack? 88.
You're 1 year younger than me.
Jack?
You look
Older?
you have green hair.
Yes,
Yeah.
9.
No, you don't look for older.
I mean, for Asians, I think.
Yeah, okay.
I'm older or younger than him?
Huh?
I'm older or younger than him?
Younger.
Younger.
You?
Older.
Oh, really?
Wow.
What?
How old are you?
37.
37? Yeah.
Yeah, we're the same age.
You? 37?
87.
You get Botox, Yerai?
Huh?
You get Botox?
No, not yet, but maybe in a few years. I don't know.
他说他这个老外37岁吗？Victor，说他37岁吗？
他36，他更比我还小一岁。
这个老外啊
48。
这个老外48。
48, he said. Well, you understand Chinese?
A little bit.
Now watch out. Don't talk smack about Ferdy.
22. Pass.
You can talk lots of smack about me, though.
You-
I don't understand a single word.
Older than you.
He's 37.
Same.
Same?
I know you want you. You bluffed me before.
Okay.
Huh? You bluffed me. Huh? Yeah.
What？
You bluffed me at the end before.
他说什么
You bluff.
他问你上一把有没有炸服他？
Yeah.
Let me.
Yeah. I got it after. It was nice sizing actually. Nice sizing.
Check.
And also a nice flop for Tan Xuan, flopping top pair.
Check.
Ace queen, not going to see bet. And Tan's image is just shot against Karl Chappe-Gatien, so he's aware of that. He can go for turn-in river bets. 25K, trying to get a ace-high to call. Which it does. Ouch. Karl Chappe-Gatien hits the queen, very well disguised. And I wouldn't blame Tan Xuan to think that his king 9 is still good.
Call. 67. Call. Showdown.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're not going to bluff me every time, you know. Oh.
啊妈的，一调就被你调出来，真的厉害。
I should raise you. Yeah. I've been nice. Yeah.
哎，妈的，被他克住了，我操！
So the money flowing back to Karl Chappe-Gatien.
Set.
Wow, KCG, no whiskey, yeah?
No, you see, Paul? No whiskey. Yeah.
Finish.
Today play serious, no whiskey.
Yeah. Yesterday was good, huh?
Straddle.
I don't know.
Yeah. You left.
the most happiest girl.
I think you don't forget. I think you're on straddle. It's last round, right?
Yeah. Sorry.
One round of straddle.
This is the full straddle.
Yeah. Okay.
I meant before you play.
I thought I did something wrong with the card.
No, it's before you play.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Every time,
Pass.
6 us, pang. Every time, 6 us.
Raise to 26.
6 us.
6?
Pass.
6 us, you.
6 out usually.
6
Ah,
us.
yeah. Yes, yeah.
Bang, bang.
You remember?
Ah.
Yeah. 6 out. Yeah.
Pass.
上了多少？
150.
啊
150. 是不是3？
Paul and Shark.
对呀，他妈的，每次被他6个2子崩出来2次了。
I should say Paul is Shark, not Paul and Shark.
Oh yeah，哎，Paul Chappe 啊，这个是特制装，
没有了，
Paul Chappe
英国品牌嘛。
啊，不是，
是像阿玛尼啊，沙棘的。
鲨鱼保罗。
One round? Just kidding. I'll wait.
So it looks like we've paid our 1 round of straddles.
Raise to 6. Pass.
King 5 suited. Gonna battle Karl Chappe-Gatien. He's got ace jack of clubs. Karl gonna 3-bet in position.
Okay.
Tan's just not in the folding mood. Unfortunate for him is doesn't have anything with King 5 of hearts.
Bet 20.
No.
Pass.
Oh.
So another winner for KCG, the Frenchman.
Pass. Raise to 6. Pass. Go.
Starting to feel like Karl Chappe-Gatien will play anything against Tan Xuan. Top pair for KCG with the best hand.
Bet 10.
Middle pair gonna c-bet.
Go.
Called by KCG. Nine on the turn. Relative blank. KCG reaching for chips, leads 75,000. Very odd line.
Why? Why so much? What?
Because I want to mix against you. I was not big, huh? I was not big on this.
Okay. Some more money. Give you.
I'm guessing no break today, right? Since this is shorter.
Thing breaks on 10:30.
They still doing a break?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Break and 6 free throw. Pass. Raise to 6.
Ace queen, pocket threes.
Pass.
Like the fact that Tan Xuan is involved made KCG think about 8-7 also, but thinks better of it.
你先到了我一口凉的。哦，
Thought about it.
我自己慢慢倒，没事，谢谢。
So if KCG out the party, currently the threes are best. Gonna be tough to see a turn card though with Yerai C betting on this King 10 texture with Ace Queen.
Sorry.
Pass. Pass.
Little baby suited connector for Putra. some problems here, as Mr. Long has a dominating 4.
Raise to 26.
And actually going to 3-bet it. And Putra's going to expect the 5 and 4 to normally be live in this spot and look to take a flop. Obviously, that's not the case. Oh, and Putra hits the sidecar. And it's not a bad flop for Mr. Long to c-bet with king 4 of diamonds. Plenty of backdoor potential. Dryish texture. Could fold out some better hands. Not 5-4 though. Jack overcards the board.
Check.
Looks like Mr. Long is gonna give this one up. And the way this board is running out, very hard for Mr. Long to bet this river card. 10x is easily in Putra's range, so can't really bet that one. 5-4 can showdown against high card now. Perhaps he's feeling a little value against ace high, but does check it back. So the $109,000 pot sends it over to Putra. He's been getting involved in pots.
Yerai, you want your blind?
Yeah. I'm here. Ferdinand, you told me this, Seth?
No, a different one. But this one too.
Okay.
Big blind, Yerai.
Yeah, sorry. Ante, right?
Yeah.
And full straddle. Raise to 12. Pass.
Do you mind giving him some change, Professor?
Yes. Yeah.
Well, that's right. The Professor is the nickname of Victor Wu. Top pair versus top pair. Advantage Putra.
Bet 40. Pass.
Big bet of 40K. That's a very nice laydown from top pair, given the sizing.
I folded a good hand. 9-6 of clubs.
And, oh yeah.
So we do have a dealer swap as we go to the scoreboard. Karl Chappe-Gatien up $870,000, getting close to that $1 million mark. Biggest loser so far is Mr. Long and Tan Xuan alongside Yerai, down about 300 to 380,000.
Raise it down. Raise 30,000.
Couple eights, gonna 3-bet from a small blind.
Fold.
Deep stack, so Seth's gonna take one in position with 10-9 off. Ace high board, a little bit pesky, but Yerai's hand does need some protection. 15K, good enough.
Can you straddle last time? I'll straddle.
Yeah, around.
There you go.
Sorry,
Around?
4,000.
Okay, okay, around.
So straddle buddies are Seth and Tan Xuan, as it's back on. Ajax suited, 15k. Putra's got ace queen suited. He likes to play aggressively pre-flop. Likes to maintain that betting initiative.
Raise
He's going to continue to do so to the tune of 60,000.
It's not done. I don't know. Okay.
There is.
60,000.
No. Second.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. So.
Big blam, big blam.
Yeah, you need
Oh.
150,000.
No, you're good.
Wow, what a flop for Yerai. Top pair, top kicker, nut flush draw. Ferdy, he's only got 8% equity.
That's 50,000.
So Ferdy tells the story that he's got an overpair or a jack, bets 50k, called by Yerai. No reason to raise, given how strong his hand is. 8 on the turn. Gives Putra a gut shot. But even though he picks up additional equity, it's not really the type of card you want to multi-barrel on, because middling strength hands do pick up equity with the 8, like 10-9, Jack 10, pocket 10s. Maybe they improve with 2 pair like 8-9 suiteds. Check back from Yerai, board pairing 3. Pretty difficult to get a better hand to fold with a bet here from Putra, so checks it over to Yerai. Yerai's got to think the ace-jack is good, especially with this kicker. Should expect an overpair to have bet this river card. Shoots out 80k, trying to get crying calls out of his opponent. So hands Putra beats is like king 10, king queen, busted spades. Queen of diamonds blocks king queen a little bit.
$300.
Whoa, outer space. $300,000 check raise. Trying to represent aces, kings, queens, I suppose, but wouldn't those hands bet the river themselves, fearing a check back from a middling strength hand? Perhaps he feels that if Yerai had a good hand, would just bet the turn at a very high frequency. Oh, and Yerai makes the great call.
Have a jack. Bluff.
Big bluff gone wrong.
I wonder how to make that jack fold.
You would have got me to fold a jack. Would have got me to fold a
Actually,
jack.
it's a good bet. good pair.
For me,
Maybe
snaffle.
maybe oversized.
Snaffle.
Maybe I think this is mine or
Just to remind you, all,
He's not
at
full, Professor?
half past, we're going to take a 15-minute break and have a redraw.
when?
At half past.
Okay.
It feels like
10 minute, right?
Mine.
In 10 minutes, 15-minute break.
if Putra did have the overpair, he probably would just
Have we been playing for how long have we been playing?
bet the river himself.
Theoretically?
Or maybe the
Right?
turn.
Yeah.
Regardless, just nicely sniffed out by Yerai.
I would have snap folded.
Took a lot of courage to make that play, representing very few hands.
Check it.
Ah, forget it. Jack 2 offsuit.
That's a rare walk for the straddle.
You're running too good today, Professor.
Yeah, finally.
Can't
for
play.
the-
Can't try to play you out of position. For a limp.
Professor Wu has been playing a very solid game thus far.
Raise to a card. Re-raise 40,000 plus.
I mean, this is just out of line from Seth. Maybe he's picking up a read on Putra that he's a little bit desperate given what just happened. Nicely done.
Raise 11,000.
No,
Couple fives. And here
I
comes
won't play.
Tan Xuan's nemesis. King 7 suited for 𝐾𝐨𝐧'𝐭 comes in.
Call. Call.
This one is gonna go 5 ways.
I wish I have ace king.
Really rude.
I wouldn't do that. I'm blocking the straight, that's why.
If you have aces or kings that you can play like this, right?
Yeah, I mean, queen 10, I'm blocking.
Yeah, also, yeah.
I think you just picked the wrong guy.
Check.
So Victor Wu flops a pair and a flush draw. Seth's got the best hand with King 9.
Call. Call.
So a bet of 20k called in 2 spots. Karl Chappe-Gatien with the inferior king.
Raise 130,000.
Oh, that's something. A check raise to 130,000 with top pair, no kicker. And this actually might get Seth to fold the best hand. Seth still has 2 players back behind him and the original raiser to worry about. This is a very tough call to make in this spot. And he folds the best hand. Now Victor's got the combo draw What's the professor got?
Oi.
Wow, he back raises all in.
How much is that?
Yeah, how much?
Sends it on back to Karl Chappe-Gatien for stacks.
461. 461 altogether.
Don't think High Stakes Capital expected this to be the response from the professor. It kind of feels like Karl shouldn't be worried about a better kicker. It doesn't feel like Victor could just back raise all in with like King 10, King Queen, especially with Mr. Long still in there. So does Victor Wu always have some kind of combo draw? What if Victor Wu had like King Jack or a set or two pair? Would he just raise the flop rather than just call? I could definitely see that multi-way on a draw heavy board. I mean, if Karl Chappe-Gatien really thinks about this King 7 is definitely very possibly the best hand. And he's invested so much. And the risk is taken. What a call from KCG.
Twice.
Yeah.
$1 million pot with these hands.
Forward. Oh, we see that.
King 6.
I had King 9.
How come King 6?
You have King 9?
Yeah.
Triton, right?
Twice. Bluff.
First one to the professor. Another outgone.
I lose.
Oh, two pair. And that full house for Victor Wu, $1 million pot.
451.
451.
Big pot so far this session.
405.
It's a good call.
4.
51 one.
What? Well, I take my break here. Whiskey?
No, we straddle around
Yeah, we're supposed to straddle for...
two more.
Okay, 2 movements.
Two more
Two more hands,
hands.
yeah.
Yeah, Ken's right.
Yeah, that's definitely a whiskey moment now for KCG. Round of straddles
Two more hands.
still on as we continue.
Great start that.
Professor...
Oh my god.
You're-
First upswing for the
You were
fifth.
due, baby. You were due.
Long time due, man. Even the worst player to go to World Wrestling.
Oh, stop it.
No, I'm not saying I'm the worst. Even if the
Oh,
worst
just in theory. In theory. Yeah, I got
Right?
you. I got you. Show?
Broadways for Seth. Same type for Mr. Long. Comes along. Tan Xuan, 8-6 of clubs. Suited one gappers really speak to Tan Xuan.
Go to the toilet. Okay, finish, right?
And there we go.
Your last hand?
I don't know. I think break.
Mr. Long not having any of that. Makes the call with the better hand.
Heads up.
That's good, Nessie.
Top pair.
Thanks. Sorry, bro.
One SPR remaining.
Yeah.
Just pure nothing for Tan Xuan.
It's last hand, right?
Yeah.
Tan's gonna try to steal this.
Fourth down.
Not gonna work. Snap jam. Bye-bye. Another 40K. So currently now the biggest winner is Victor Wu, up $700,000. Karl Chappe-Gatien still up 400K despite losing that $1 million pot. Tan Xuan is the biggest loser, down $500,000. We'll see you next time.